Hello and welcome to my reaction to the newest episode of the Movie Trivia Schmodown. This week we've got the singles championship match between William Bibbiani and Mark Andreyko. This is going to be great. Let's just jump into it.
Look, I'm telling you this, and this is a bold prediction here, but I think that you're looking at a potential champion in either one of these guys.
Absolutely.
So the question is, who is going
Well,
to
yeah,
come out
Christian's
top?
right
It's
when
gonna be
he
a good
said
match.
that.
Pretty
You know,
big.
now
That's correct. Mel Gibson.
he
correct.
did
Swordfish.
call it back
3
at their
for 3
debut
Rebecca
match.
De Mornay.
I
1
think
point,
Bibbiani or
New
Andreyko
Orleans.
Wow.
Wesley
is
Snipes.
going to
Wow,
be
Brett
the
Ratner.
champion.
All
So
right,
that's
soccer,
kind of
kid soccer.
cool
That is
that
correct.
Harloff
Confirmed.
called
How
that
high?
so
Julia
far ahead of time.
Roberts. Steve Rogers. James Franco. Still in
You know,
Kansas, right? Oh, it's
yeah,
still
showing
Ron
some
Howard.
footage
You have
from
no power
that
over
That is correct.
amazing
Sigourney Weaver,
first debut
Dreamcatcher,
match.
Poison
That's
Drink, Butch Cassidy,
my
Sundance Kid,
personal
Beverly Hills
favorite.
Cop, LA Confidential.
Schmodown
There
match
you
of all
go.
time. I love that one so much.
And your winner, pitching a perfect game and breaking the singles record.
Bibbiani was touted as the next great thing. A lot of people looked at him as a future champ when he scored the most points in his debut. He didn't miss
Yeah,
a
you know,
question.
Bibbs,
There was a
was,
lot of hype, but then he lost to JT,
really,
which is kind of like missing the bus on the way to the
got
swap
really
meet.
hyped after
and,
that first
and that was in the
match.
season premiere this year, but he bounced
And
back
then
with a bit of a TKO
Didn't
over
really do
Dewberry,
so well
and then
afterwards.
he challenged
You know,
Christian.
he had some
We're on the 4th of July.
difficulties, just one after the other. And struggles in that third round.
With a
You
score
know,
of 23 to 18,
hasn't
the
been
commissioner.
doing that well for him. But then,
Sick and
you know,
tired of
that
your
free-for-all hit.
leadership,
And then he's just kind of been on a really good winning streak ever since. You know, him and he's done very well in singles. Him and critical, you know, he and East Sidebold have done very well with their team critically acclaimed. So you know, yeah, I don't want to count Bibbiani out at all.
Plow through singles. We are going to plow through the teams in the ultimate Schmodown.
You know,
And
Bibbiani, you know, he thought he was gonna do super well in teams and singles,
the very
but
first person in the Schmodown
he wasn't
to
quite.
have both belts, team and singles, simultaneously.
Couldn't quite predict that, right? Yeah. But you know, now he's at least gonna have the singles belt.
And your
And who knows? I think he and Matt
winner,
Nose
ladies and
could
gentlemen,
take this.
the
Could take the
Godfather,
Anarchy tournament. They could be champions. I think that's a team that people are
leg up
overlooking.
on Drew McWeeny
And I
in
think
round
they've
one,
got a
high grade
chance
round
to win
two,
this.
And then it just, you know, didn't quite go your way.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
48 competitors in the Schmodown world that will be
That
going
free-for-all
head
with
to head
Bibbiani.
to figure out who is
Man,
the
what a
ultimate champion.
great performance from Bibbiani. Ever since then, he's just been doing super well, and that's kind of where it started. He's just been doing so good at the free-for-all.
correct.
Black Mamba and Copperhead.
Yep. William Bibbiani is still in there
Still
after
here and
number
still
20.
standing.
I forgot to do this. It's going to be weird when it cuts back. Congratulations, you're officially the free-for-all MVP this year.
Oh my God, thank you. I've come from the future to save the Schmodown.
You know,
If I don't use my contender,
not
I can
only
take you on.
is Bibbiani just
Everyone in the
great when
Schmodown
it
is
comes
gonna
in,
die.
you know,
Bibbs,
coming
Bibbs.
from skill,
Beast, say no more.
the entertainment value
I
that
want
he
you.
brings
Let's
to
do
the
it.
table.
That desk right there.
Who plays
Man,
the lead
Bibbiani
role
is
of
one of the best
Jonathan
players
E.
in
in the
the game when it
1975
comes to both
film Rollerball?
skill
Adrian Brody.
and
That is
just the
incredible.
theatricality of it.
Steal.
James Caan.
And your winner.
Man, that was a tough match to watch. It's not even a normal match. I mean, I'm glad Bibbs
Coming
won,
up
but
against
that
the biggest
was
force
tough
that you
to
probably
watch.
faced in your
That was
career.
tough to watch.
I really do feel like with me and Sam in an evenly matched game with categories that have been properly vetted and everything is working out great, it's going to be a close match.
I saw you had that managers bowl thing with Tom and Jay, and I was thinking I would like to participate in that match. I know that you love contracts, so I just happen to have one here.
Okay, I mean, everything's signed. You're in.
Winning the first manager ball, the Golden Knights. So Emma Fife is your winner. And can we? Come on out, Emma fights first competitor. What?
Yeah, when Andreyko was announced that he was joining the Fight Club, that was crazy.
Quiet 3-2.
You know, Andreyko, ever since joining the Fight Club, has played very, very well. That's, you know, kind of in the push that he needed. He's kind of been on a hot streak ever since then. So these are two players that have been on a hot streak ever since. And, yeah, they're doing very well.
The winner of this match will play Ethan Irwin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your winner!
Yeah, Andreyko doing very well at the triple threat at the free-for-all.
If I've done everything I
Well,
wanted
actually
to
not
do in
very
the
well.
showdown,
He did
there's
well.
only one
You know,
logical step left.
I thought Janine played the better
and
game.
that is to
She
walk
just
away.
had some tough spots, you know. I wasn't that impressed with Andreyko, but then,
Both belts.
you know, Andreyko and Irwin. And Andreyko played very well there, so I wouldn't be surprised if Andreyko takes it, but I think Bibbiani is going to be the next champion. It's going to be close no matter what, though.
Worthy of playing for
Any one of them. Name the 3 Darwin
Yeah,
children from
Sam.
Disney's Peter Pan.
Sam has left kind of a big hole in the
Richard and Steven.
down here, but, you know, it's being filled. This week, we're going to see who
We had
the
something
new
magical.
champions
We had
are.
the best damn match in the history of the Schmodown, and I want another one, and I want that championship.
Okay, look, you can do all your theatrics and your shtick here, and I'm waiting for you to start juggling flaming torches.
Ooh, I should have brought flaming torches.
So when it comes down to knowledge, I'm really good at the third round, as I proved here. What's your third round record again?
Well, I usually don't have to get there anymore. Because I'm so good, you see. Because you, not so good. You have bad. And everything bad.
What's my record?
I don't actually know or care. Because your record against me is really not good.
6-2.
Your record against me.
6-2?
Yeah. I want the
I love
championship!
the little thing between Bibbiani and Andreyko. That's funny. So yeah, this is a big one. This is a big match. And yeah, we're getting to see them play again after that great debut match. So I hope it can come up to par with the quality of that match.
I am happy to be here, Mr. Harloff, for this big event with 2 very dynamic performers. Though I have to admit, a little bittersweet. I wished I was in the corner here as a manager here with Mr. Jeff Snyder, but that's another time for another conversation.
Well, because the roads that got us here it's crazy when you think about it. This match, this is a sequel. We have Bibbiani and Andreyko here. This is match number 2, and the first match that they ever had was a classic. It was the debut of both of the players. Bibbiani at the time broke the scoring record. That record now held by Ethan Irwin, who Mark Andreyko beat in order to get here today. This was, I mean, their roads have been so different, so interesting to watch both these players. They've earned the spot today.
A lot has changed since 2016. I'm now on food stamps, but another thing there was Bibbiani took an interesting path. He was crowned a pre-champion, and that sometimes is not even fair to the performer, because we know his skills, we knew his skills then, and he went to a little bit of a downfall there, took a different route to get back to here. So for him, there's got to be, in my mind, even a little more thirst to drink championship gold, because it's been like this up and down ride for him.
Well, of course. I mean, when you think of, he started off the season, it was tough. He lost to McWeeny, and it looked he was 3-4. It looked like it was going to be over for him. Entered the free-for-all, and he has one of the best performances of all
That
time. He goes something like
free-for-all
22
moment.
rounds, earns the
He
MVP
played
spot,
so well.
and gets himself a #1 contender spot. Then he knocks out, not TKO, knocks out Jeff Snyder, the former team champion, to earn that spot. So Bibbiani right now is on a high, but Mark Andreyko is 3-0 since joining the Fife Club. He was the first person to join the Fife Club, the first one that Emma Fife managed to get here, and he has slowly but surely, he took out Ben Bateman.
Yeah,
he beat both
Andreyko,
Stacey Howard and Janine the
ever
Machine,
since
and then he
joining
beat
the
Ethan
Fife
Irwin to
Club,
earn
that's,
the spot here
you know,
today
sometimes
for
joining a
the
faction
championship
kind of
vacated by Sam
messes up a
Yeah,
player.
which
It
I'm
wasn't
still,
certainly the
shocked
best
about
thing
that
for
there. I mean,
Bibbiani.
you know, retired at the
But
top of your
ever
game,
since
I respect
Andreyko has
it. I
joined the
respected
Fight
it when
Club,
Barry Sanders did
he
it.
has
I
just
respected it when
played so
Sam
well.
did it as well.
And you know,
as
if
far
you
as
look
Mark
at
Andreyko,
Andreyko's record,
I was around these
the
parts.
two
and the Lions
people
Den
that
cave
he has
when
lost
Andreyko
to,
kind of,
and it's only
was
two,
floating
are
around and wanted to make this
Bibbiani
decision.
and
I
Rachel
understood
Cushing.
he thought
Those
maybe
are
some
two
promises
top-tier
were made
players.
that
Those are
didn't
two
come
very
through,
great
but that
players.
is the
And
legacy of
obviously,
Dagnino, if you ask
one
me.
of them
A lot
now has
false
a
promises,
title
including
shot.
things like paying bar tabs and showing up to
But
give you
yeah,
rides. There's a lot
those
of
are
things that go into
both
that there.
Rachel
But
Cushing and
Andreyko,
Bibbiani,
I
top-tier
understand it,
players
and I
that he's lost to
always
everybody else he's
kind of
played. He's beaten.
begrudgingly respect him,
So
as I know his
don't
skills, I
count
know what
out
he can do,
Andreyko.
so
I still think
big match.
Bibbiani's going to win,
And
but
here
I
we
won't
go,
be
guys. We're
that
gonna hear from both
surprised
the
if
competitors
Andreyko
because
pulls this
there's a
off.
lot to be said. There's a lot of history with these two. Here we go.
Right now, I am standing next to who is sure to be the next Movie Trivia Schmodown champion of the world, Mr. Mark Andreyko. Mark Andreyko was the very first person who ever joined me when I decided that I wanted to become a manager. He left the Lions Den. He is the reason
said
that the
that
Fight
twice
Club
already.
exists.
That
and
oh,
honestly,
you know,
it's fitting
two of your
that
players
he
were
is
gonna
going
be
to
the
be
next
the first
champion.
one to
Thought
get
Rachel
that
Cushing
singles
was going to
belt.
be the next
Picture
champion. That didn't
2016.
happen. First
First
Clark
Schmodown
was gonna be
match.
next
Mark
champion.
Andreyko's
You know, I'm
first
not
Schmodown
saying
match.
both those are great
Little
players,
did we know
but I
it would
think
go down
you know,
as one of
Emma
the greatest
might be
Schmodown
getting a
matches
little
of all time.
overconfident,
Or
which
so
is
I'm
something a
told. At the
manager
time,
maybe
I was
should
just
do.
answering as many questions
You know,
as I
maybe
could,
instill that confidence,
and
but
people told me
also
after the fact
you
that
don't
it
want to
was
jinx it.
a
So at the
deal.
same
It
time,
was
it's a tough
huge,
road to walk.
Introduction, and it set up all of these expectations, and it sent me into the Horsemen. Imagine if Andreyko had won. He would have gone to the Horsemen. I might have gone to the Lions Den. The entire history of the league might have shifted.
Oh, after I lost, I instantly wanted to
that's an
fight
interesting
Bibbs again because we were such a good match. I wanted a chance to prove myself again. And Dagnino promised that, and I was with those guys for a year, and Dagnino's promises are empty and mean nothing. They're worth less than his wardrobe. And Emma made it happen.
You know, I've had a lot of ups and downs, and this would be as up as it gets, and that would be a fantastic honor. But more than that, that's neither here nor there. It would mean that a huge movie fan has the belt. It would mean that a huge movie fan is here to represent not just the Schmodown, not just the movies, but also fans of the Schmodown.
All variables being equal, I think I'll be the champion at the end of the day because Bibbs' problem, he's a font of knowledge, but he can't get out of his own way. And he gets rattled really, really easily. And all it takes is, what did Heath Ledger's Joker say? All it takes is one little push.
Mark Andreyko, I've beaten you before. It wasn't easy, and I respect you as a competitor.
I don't know. I think Bibbiani's got a calm head right now.
I stand today.
I don't think he gets his rattled as easily.
A Schmodown.
To be fair, he hasn't had to make it to the third round in a while, which is where
I could be
he
the
slips up,
Schmodown
but
champion.
you know, he's
Now I
done
ask
very
you,
well.
What do you stand for?
Both want it. Both want this title really, really bad, and they both think that it's fitting that the road to get to the championship stops with one another. Andreyko has wanted this rematch for a very long time. Bibbiani has wanted this rematch, and now they are playing for the championship. Ken, what's the tail of the tape?
Tail of the tape. I mean, these strengths, I could almost just throw a dartboard. I'd miss, but I'd have to go up and throw again and hit some topics that they'd be good at. With Andreyko, comic book movies. He's a comic book writer, for gosh sakes. Classics, directors, and coming back late in games. He will even admit, you know, that first round could be a little bit of a problem. He gets his footing.
I didn't know Andreyko was now the number one ranked competitor, but I guess that makes sense with
new releases, directors as well, and standing for extended periods of time. Something I can't do since I switched to wearing Converse more regularly, like most hip 65-year-olds. I can't stand for more than 2 minutes. He did the entire free-for-all.
Bibbiani's currently at 4-4.
He
If he wins this, will he be
So with that
the champion with
you ready to play
the
a
worst
match?
record a champion has had?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia schmodown. 5 rounds for the movie trivia schmodown championship of the world. Introducing first, representing critically acclaimed. He is the
so Bibbiani's going to come out. What's he going to do? You know, being the championship, he's got to have some sort of big entrance.
4 defeats.
I mean, Bibbiani is the king of entrances.
Bibbiani!
Whoa!
Like you forgot something? Oh yeah, like what?
I forgot.
It's like Mystery Science Theater.
Behold, the primitive lightsaber.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the union of John Ethan Screaming to Edna Geraldine Skull. In lieu of gifts, please donate to this man's funeral.
Try Defco's new line of mini coffins.
The Screaming Skull is a motion picture that reaches its climax in shocking horror. Its impact is so terrifying that it may have an unforeseen effect. It may kill you.
Spoilers!
Therefore, its producers feel they must assure free burial services to anyone who dies of fright while seeing The Screaming Skull.
What if I die from choking on an unpopped corn kernel? Is that also covered?
Oh, talk about a cheap funeral. They IOU'd the corpse.
This is great.
This doesn't seem scary.
Yeah, this seems like a garden variety movie.
Oh, garden variety.
Is having a really bad day, or Grey Gardens is having a great one.
It's not easy being gray.
Double toil and trouble, fire burn and cold oh.
Welcome to the crypt. Tonight's episode on Golden Pond.
Bibbiani,
This is great.
You hurry up. Your Schmodown match has already started.
No, we've got Schmodown sign.
Oh man, this is great. That's new music. Where? Oh, and there he is. There's the beast. Different change. It's like a shift in personality.
I love this, man. I'm a big fan of MST3K. Joel Hodgson's one of my
This
favorite
is great.
influences. I'm excited about this, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
he loves to stand.
You don't need the chair. Wheeling the chair away because he just likes to stand. Ken, it has been good luck for him.
Yeah.
So he's going to do it again. Let's see. And his opponent, representing the Fife Club, with a record of 5 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 knockout. He is Mark, the Android Andreyko.
What's Andreyko gonna do? He's got a big entrance. Nope, just walking around.
And Mark Andreyko, who has earned 3-0. Both of them, I almost said the challenger. They're both challengers here today, Ken, as we look at the championship. A little weird not seeing Sam Levine with that belt, but now
it is weird.
I will be sitting.
You will be sitting. All right.
I respect that too.
All right, so we've got both Mark Andreyko, William Bibbiani. The championship is there. The Fife Club is here. All right, round number 1 is going to work like this. The competitors are going to get 8 questions.
Okay, yeah, I'm locking my prediction in. I think Bibbiani's going to take
15
this.
seconds to
I think
answer
it's going
the
to be
question.
close.
Don't forget about your JTE
I think it's going to
rule,
go,
gentlemen, and your challenge rule. You both
all the way to
have a
that
challenge rule and
5th
3
round, and I
JTEs
think it's
throughout
going to
the
go all the way to
entire
the very
match.
last question.
All right,
but I
so
think Bibbiani's
with
going to
that,
take it.
Mark Andreyko, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Bibbiani, are you ready?
Mark, do you have all the feels right now?
Can we start?
Then let's get ready to schmodown. 5 rounds. Here we go, boys. And starting with comedies. Comedies. What 2005 action comedy features a thief masquerading as an actor, a private eye, and a struggling actress trying to solve
I know this
a murder
one. I like
mystery
this movie a
in
lot.
Los Angeles.
2005, the first year you actually said a word to me.
That's not true.
You
It's
had known me for
2004.
2 years.
2004.
All right. Facts are
Fuck
fuzzy.
off with the 205.
Kiss Kiss
4,
Bang Bang. I
3,
love this movie.
2,
It's very
1.
funny.
Pens down, Mark.
It's wrong. Nice guys.
Incorrect.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
That's correct for 1 point. Bibbiani striking first.
Yeah.
Second question comes in the category of
Shane Black
biopics,
directing Nice Guys,
What
as well as Kiss Kiss Bang
1983
Bang.
film tells the true story of the original Mercury 7 astronauts during the early days of the U.S. space program?
Both writing it down.
Yeah, I once drank so much coffee I thought I was going to Mars.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope I've got this
was
right.
this morning.
I feel like this. Is it the right stuff?
1. Pens down, William.
It's the right stuff.
That's correct.
Baby.
Oh, okay, that was
Angry
right.
Andreyko? The right stuff is correct.
That's right.
2-1. 2-1. Okay. Next question here, gentlemen, is dramas. Argo tells the true story of the covert operation to retrieve 6 Americans during 1979's hostage crisis in which country?
Where were you in 1979?
In Bowls.
I was crying at my preschool waiting for my
5,
mom.
4,
Iran?
2, 1. Pens down, please, and Mark Andreyko.
The Iranian hostage crisis.
That's correct. And
Iran.
there you
That's
go.
correct.
Okay, so 3,
All right.
2.
3-2. Bibbs with the lead. Bibbs with the lead. Question 4 comes in the category of comic book movies. Comic book movies. What is the name of the king of the opposing Persian army in Zack Snyder's 300? Are you on Vero?
Xerxes.
No.
Zack Snyder still is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and William.
I put down Leonidas, but it was wrong.
Is incorrect?
Xerxes.
That's
That's
correct.
correct. We got a tie game.
Andreyko tying
Okay.
it up
Tie
here,
game.
3-3. Okay, huge miss. Okay, next one as we tie game number 5. Question 5. Fantasy sci-fi. Which 2002
I still got a perfect
film
round. I'm beating
features
both of them.
Christian Bale as an enforcement officer trained in gun kata?
Gun kata.
Thank you. Within a dystopian future where emotion is forbidden. I assume
What's
they're
the
gonna
name
get-
of this
Bibbiani
movie?
probably
Yeah,
get
if he's correcting you from the stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
Oh man, I can't remember
3,
the name of it.
2.
It's like The
1.
Matrix,
Pens
and I
down, Mark
couldn't remember the
Andreyko.
name.
I'm
Dang
guessing
it.
it was a Miramax release.
And Bibbs.
I don't know if it was Miramax, but it was Equilibrium.
That's correct.
And
They got
Equilibrium
a-
kicks ass.
That's
and
what
everyone
it
should
was
see
called.
Bibbiani back.
I wanted. I was
Fourth
saying
time.
Elysium, and it was
Review here from Bibbs, and it's out of
Equilibrium.
match.
Dang
Question
it.
6 comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller.
I knew it wasn't
Who
Elysium.
plays Dr. Sam Loomis in the original Halloween franchise? Did you see the sequel titled The Shape, produced by Amateur Hour Films?
What? No, it was really good.
Yeah, it's great.
I thought the actress was amazing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He played Blofeld. What is his name?
2, 1. Pens down, please.
Can't remember
and
his name.
Bibbs.
Dang it.
He's very nice, very reasonable fellow, Donald Pleasance.
Correct. Andreyko.
That's
He's
his
also
name.
dead.
Dang
Donald
it.
Pleasance.
5-4.
I mean, facts are facts, Christian.
Cutting dark. All right, here we go. Next question is animated. In Coco, what famous artist appears as Ernesto de la Cruz's concert coordinator in The Land of the Dead?
I had hot cocoa for dinner last night.
Frida Kahlo.
Yeah, just a whole box of it.
I thought you had a girlfriend. 5.
I don't think Bibbiani's going to get this because he still hasn't
2,
seen
1.
Coco.
Pens down, Mark Andreyko.
Frida Kahlo.
Correct. Bibbs.
Didn't see it.
Oh, look at that.
Ties it up.
Tied up
Andreyko
again.
I was
ties it up
right.
Here. They
Because I know I follow him on
Intense
Twitter,
here.
and he
The
talks about
eighth
how he
question
still hasn't
is
seen
a
Coco.
Patreon
'Cause
question.
people ask
The
him
following
questions
question
about
comes to
Coco.
you from Jeremiah Spivey. So
Thanks,
you,
Jeremiah.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting the show. The category is action/adventure. Action-adventure. In what 2016 action thriller will you find Emma Roberts and Dave Franco playing an online game in which watchers dare players to complete increasingly dangerous tasks for
Nerve.
money?
I'm pretty sure it was called Nerve.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I would say the answer is Patreon, but you know, that's the way life goes sometimes.
5,
Pretty
4,
sure Nerve
3,
is the answer.
2,
Is what it was
1.
called.
Pens down, Bibbs,
Think.
and Bibbs.
That thing.
No, Andreyko.
This is a guess. Truth or dare?
Nope. It is nerve.
Nerve. So at the
Okay,
end,
booyah. Got it.
At the end of round one, 5-5 tie game, 5-5 going into round number 2.
This is good. The pressure is off. We're not gonna do as well as we did last time.
All right, round number.
Speak for yourself.
Round number 2.
I am.
You always do.
Round number 2, the competitors will spin the wheel. It lands on a category they do not like. They can spin it again. Unless it lands on opponent's choice, then they have to take the category that their opponent chooses for them. 4 questions, each one worth 2 points apiece. Unless you get a multiple choice, then it's 1 point, 15 seconds to answer. Both have all your JTE rules. Both have your challenges. Tie game, but Mark Andreyko is the higher ranked player. Mark, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
You're going to go second. All right, so William Bibbiani will spin first. He heads to the wheel. The wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmodown patron, Jake Burnham, on patreon.com/Schmodown. The sponsored wheel slices for today's match are Oscars and Classics.
So yeah, I got 6 points. So I got more than both.
Jake Burnham.
Thank you, Jake.
But still.
Here we go.
Gonna give it a spin. Gives it a good look.
Early in this fight so far.
Once again, Young Guns 2, not a category.
Well, if you play, maybe we'll do it for an exhibition match. You versus Ellis.
I like that.
No. There is no streak. But, it's coming around.
2. Could it be? He's...
Oh, no.
The boy, the opponent's
Oh,
hits
phew.
90s. Hits 90s. What is he going to do? He's going to spin again.
He's going to spin again.
And there it is. This is it.
Good spin.
Got to choose this one.
Spin is it. Nice smooth spin there. I like that there.
Well, you know he's going to be looking for either. Right. Yeah.
Oh no.
Musical.
Looks like he is going to get.
All right, so musicals. All right, so now we are
Man,
at
this
musicals
this
here.
might be
Musicals
bad
running
for
4
Bibbs.
questions
This
in
might
the
be.
world of musicals.
This might
Here we
mess
go.
up the
Musicals.
entire game.
Question number 1. In the 1967 family musical Dr. Dolittle, the Push Me, Pull You is a two-headed what?
I have no idea. I'm gonna
Correct
say.
for 2 points.
Correct for 2 points. Wow.
Oh, well, Bibbiani got it. I would never guess
Fiddler
Llama in
on the
1,000
Roof.
years.
What is the occupation of the lead character, Tevye?
He's like a
Yeah, I'm gonna have multiple
farmer.
choice.
Is it A, butcher, B, cobbler, C, baker, D, milkman?
He's a milkman. He's a milkman.
Cobbler?
Incorrect. 1 point.
Could you repeat those?
You do get the repeat. Sorry, you get those. A, butcher, B, cobbler, C, baker, D, milkman.
He's a milkman.
Milkman?
For 1 point.
1 point steal. Wow, look at that.
Okay. Here is the next question.
was actually
here. William,
in Fiddler on the Roof.
2014's Annie, who plays
In
the
8th
Daddy
grade.
Warbucks character named Will Stacks?
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. Come on, Bibbs. You got this. Jamie Foxx.
Fine.
Come
Albert
on.
Finney?
It's incorrect.
Oh, shit.
No.
Jamie Foxx?
2 point steal.
I thought that was the original.
And
2 point steal.
Dang it.
last
Come on,
question here.
Bibbs.
Last
Come
question
on.
here.
Damn it.
Who sings the now iconic "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas" in Meet Me in St.
Judy
Louis?
Garland.
Judy Garland.
For 2
2
points.
points there.
All right, so
All
Bibbiani had a big miss there. So now Mark Andreyko is up on the wheel, and he's only down by 1. So if he can hit him, if he can get himself a
This
category
is
that
tough
he's
to
good at,
watch.
he puts himself in a nice position
Yeah.
here.
And for Bibbiani, it's one of the rare times in life that Albert Finney is a wrong answer.
Yeah, that's true. There's the spin.
Good spin. Spin is in.
Gusto on that spin.
Spin is in. A lot of gusto.
Musicals there, and Bibbiani's kicking himself over that Albert Finney thing. You can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a breath and let it go. He is coming down on
Monster
to
movies.
Monster movies.
Which is a strength of Bibbiani's.
It was a
he's keeping it.
graveyard
He's
smash.
keeping it.
Oh.
Interesting. Interesting.
We could end up getting
Four
reversed, and
questions
now
in this
Bibbiani gets some
category,
points.
Monster movies. You like how I say that?
I love it.
You don't. You don't.
I love it.
Admit you don't.
I didn't hear anything
Okay.
you said.
Okay.
All right.
First question. Mechagodzilla first appeared in what film?
What
multiple choice.
film?
A. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. B. Terror of Mechagodzilla. C. Godzilla Tokyo SOS. D. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla.
A, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla?
Tie game.
That is correct. It's a tie game. 1 point.
Damn you, Mechagodzilla!
Question number 2 out of 4. In Trick or Treat, what is the name of the small boy?
Sam.
2 points.
I feel as though he was yelling at me directly.
Yeah.
All right, third question. Who played screenwriter and hero Jack Driscoll in 2005's
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody?
That's correct for 2 points.
And your last question here, Mark Andreyko in the world of monster movies.
All right. What is the name of the domesticated zombie who shoots Captain Rhodes?
Bud.
What was it?
Whoa.
What was it?
Bud.
That's incorrect.
Incorrect.
Bub.
Bub is correct. Bub is correct. Steal, big steal.
Okay,
Steal,
Bibbiani.
steal.
Making some groundwork there, getting the steals.
13-11.
All right.
See, so I want to point something out here. Mark Andreyko is an honest player. When you say what, he said the same thing that he said the first time. Just saying, just making that clear. Thank you, Mark Andreyko. Appreciate the honesty.
Calling
Can I
out
get a point
Ben
for that?
Bateman there.
No.
All right, here we go.
Fuck you.
All right, but you still have a 2-point lead here going into round number 3. This is the betting round. Ken Knapsack, it'll work like this. Mark Andreyko will spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, that is the category we will ask.
Let's see what this is.
3 points on, they have to bet. They can bet from a 0 to 3. Mark, go ahead and spin. So there's the spin on Mark Andreyko. Mark Andreyko will spin the betting round.
13-11 going into round
Number
3.
It's a good spin, Mark.
Good spin indeed. Round and round
Well
she
done.
goes. Where she stops, no one will know. I made that up. Yep.
William Bibbiani can choose. William Bibbiani can choose.
Ooh.
This choice here.
Oh.
Hitchcock. Go Hitchcock.
Yeah, I'm going to
Bibbs.
go with classics.
Classics.
Classics indeed.
Okay,
Bibbiani
classics.
taking classics. And we are going to, again, guys, write down the amount of points and how many you want to bet. You can bet up to 3, as low as 0.
I'm going to bet
go
2
ahead and
points
bet
on
how
that.
many you want.
I'm pretty confident
Are
in
you ready?
classics.
Yes.
All right. In the Western, the man who shot Liberty Valance. Who plays Liberty Valance?
Oh.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right.
Oh, that's not his name.
In the Western,
Oh,
the man
repeat.
who shot Liberty Valance. Who plays
Okay.
Liberty Valance?
They used the repeat. Good.
And 5.
Lee Majors.
3.
Lee Majors is
2,
his name.
1. Pens down. Mark, how many did you bet?
1.
And you bet?
Jimmy Stewart.
That's incorrect. Ruby, how
I
many
also had
points?
Jimmy Stewart, and I bet 2.
2 points. So
So big
Bibbiani's
mistake.
down 2, and Draco's down 1. So still,
Was it Lee Majors?
12-9.
Lee Marvin. 12-9.
Oh, Lee Marvin. Dang it.
Draco actually finds himself up 3 points now instead of 2. And now we get to the speed
Not
round.
Lee Majors,
The
Lee
speed
Marvin.
round. Now the
So
speed
now I
round
lost 2
is going
points as
to
well.
work like this. The competitors will get 5 questions. Each one is worth 1 point apiece. Whoever buzzes in first will have 2 seconds to answer the question.
Who's Lee
And
Majors
if
then?
you get it right, it is worth 1 point. If you get it wrong, however, it deducts 1 point. All right, here we go, guys. The first scary movie was released in what year? Mark.
1997.
Incorrect. 2000. Mark loses a point.
1996.
All right, next question. Who directed the
Oh, wait, no,
1992
sorry, scary movie,
biopic
2000.
Malcolm X?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee.
1 more point. Okay. Next one. Who played Father Merrin in 19? Mark.
Jason Green.
Incorrect.
Jason-
Max von
Jason
Sydow. Max von Sydow. Max von Sydow.
Oh, that's Karras. Okay.
Yeah, Max von Sydow. So again, okay.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Next question. What is the name of the Samuel L. Jackson's hero alter ego in The Incredibles? Mark.
Frozone.
Frozone.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Last one.
Last one. Zack Snyder directed what 2011 film starring
Sucker
Emily
Punch.
Browning? And Mark.
Sucker Punch.
Correct. All right.
Look
So
at
Mark,
that. Wow. Gets all of the.
he got some. He got the
gets to
buzzers
the
in for
buzzers
all of them,
first,
and
all
but he
of
got
them.
himself
All right,
one
he's
more
not
point there. He was up
super
3,
far
and now he's
ahead,
up 4.
but-
Yeah.
He's up 4. So now we take ourselves into the
He's up
final
4, so.
round here, the final round, and it's going to work like this. The competitors will get a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer. They will choose between the numbers of 1 and 20. 1 and 20, the first is worth 2, the second 3, and the third 5. Bibbiani has 2 JTEs left. Mark Andreyko has 3 left. Because Mark Andreyko is in the lead here, he is going to have 3 numbers. Go ahead, Mark.
5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, and 7. William Bibbiani.
10, 20, and 8.
10, 20, and 8. William Bibbiani is going to go first here, try to avoid the TKO. He is down by 4 points here. William Bibbiani going to start with category 10. Category 10. All right, William, for your 2-pointer, you chose comic book movies.
Huh.
In Daredevil, which actor-director plays the role of Matt Murdock's friend, Foggy Nelson?
Jon Favreau.
For 2 points. 2 points. All right. Now, to take the lead here, you have a 3-pointer. 3-pointer, and that is category number 20, comedy. Who plays Ron Burgundy's boss in Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy?
Fred Willard.
Fred Willard.
3 points.
Correct.
Bibbiani
3 points,
takes the lead. All right, so he avoids
I actually just watched this
TKO,
movie
and now
for the
Mark
first
Andreyko
time a couple
is up.
hours
Mark
ago.
Andreyko just needs to hit his 2-pointer to send it back to William Bibbiani. Here is Mark Andreyko, who chose category number 5, Ken.
Which is 2000s. 2-point question. What actor played Matt Damon's brother in The Brothers Grimm?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
2 points.
For 2 points.
All right, right back to Bibbiani.
Right back.
Now, Bibbiani, if he hits it, it goes back to Mark Andreyko, forcing Mark Andreyko to hit his 3 and his 5, I believe.
Yep.
But if he misses, Mark Andreyko is the new Movie Trivia Schmodown champion. William Bibbiani, you chose category
Okay, come
number
on,
8.
Bibbs.
That's Will Smith. That's Will Smith. Here we go.
He's nice.
Will Smith makes a cameo in which Will Ferrell comedy?
Anchorman 2. Anchorman 2. Come on, Bibbs. You can do this. Anchorman 2.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the
Anchorman
question
2?
at least.
Correct. Saves it over and now avoids it. And now Andreyko is going to have to hit the 5, but he gets the 3 to kind of tee it up.
Mark, you chose number 6. That is in the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. 3-point question coming in. In 2005's Just Friends, who played opposite Ryan Reynolds as his best friend and high school crush, Jamie?
Amy Smart. Amy Smart.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
In 2005's Just Friends, who played opposite?
Amy Smart.
That's correct. 4.
He hit it.
3 points.
So if Mark Andreyko hits the 5-pointer, he is the new champion. However, if he misses it, William Bibbiani will be the new champion. It is the 5-pointer. It is the championship question.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. You chose number 7, Mark, which corresponds to the category of sports. Sports movies. Who stars as the 2 wrestling fanatics, Gordy Boggs and Sean Dawkins, in Ready to Rumble?
David Arquette and Sean William Scott.
And your winner and new Movie Trivia Schmodown champion of the world, William the Bee!
What? I thought Andreyko had it! Bibbs is the champion!
David Arquette and Scott Kahn was the answer. Scott Kahn, Bibbiani wins it by, and Scott Kahn wins Bibbiani together.
Bibbs has the belt! Bibbs is the champ!
Takes the title on what a battle that was.
I mean, that is about the only time since 1999 that Ready to Rumble has factored in anyone's dreams there. What an amazing match. 1 point, Christian. I cannot believe it.
And the Fight Club just misses 1 point. 1 point, and Andreyko had the game of his lifetime, and it was just that 5-pointer there. That is what happens.
Yeah, that
William
was-
Bibbiani
that was
is
tough,
your
but
new
Bibbiani pulled
Movie
it off.
Trivia Schmodown champion, and that was a battle for the ages. He was down the entire match.
He was down, he came back. Andreyko was very impressive in that speed round, getting to the answers, but he did miss some, so he didn't move that far ahead, and that kind of helped Bibbiani in the end, but you got to take those shots, so I have a lot of respect for what both competitors did here today.
Well, I mean, look at it now. You say Andreyko. See, the thing was is that Bibbiani, had he lost this match, he was out of the singles tournament. He was gone. Andreyko, that is not the case. Mark Andreyko has already ensured himself a spot in the singles tournament here, and he's got a chance if he can win 3 of. Maybe Bibbiani will still be the champion at that point because he's got a mountain ahead of him. He's going to be playing either Ben Bateman, John Roca, Mark Riley, or Andrew Guy. One of those 4 guys will be William Bibbiani's first test as champion. And wow, what a match
Either
there.
Team Action's going to have to play each other, Horseman's going to have to play each other. It's going to come down to the Horseman versus Team Action.
Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmodown fans? Jen Sturger here with William the Beast Bibbiani. It's done. It's happened.
I have this wonderful, well, it's a sash now if I wear it like this, but I could also, like, here, or maybe I could, like, wear it as, like, a watch. I don't know. I have a lot of improv games to play, so this is going to be really exciting. This is great. This is really, really nice. It's actual metal.
You've been chasing this for 2 years.
I have. You know, I wanted, because I don't actually own a belt, so this is actually really great for me. You know, it's nice to have like a real tangible goal. And no, seriously though, this is great. And like a lot of really amazing people have had this belt, and it's a real honor to follow Sam Levine in particular. I think he's the greatest, and I'm just thrilled to be part of the tradition and to be on the record books and to hopefully help be a beacon, I guess. I don't know.
Beast, you were down the entire match though. You had to have been freaking out after the speed round at least.
I thought I wasn't going to win. I thought it was over. I'm glad.
Even down to the last question?
Down to the last question. Like, because like he got the first one right. He got David Arquette. But no one remembers Scott Conn.
No.
Sorry,
ever.
Scott Conn. It's not your fault. It's ready to rumble, you know. Who knew? But like, you know,
does this end your round 3 jinx, you think?
God, I hope so. Like, it all came down to my round 3. Everyone says, you
well, your
do
final
round,
round, yeah.
Yeah, but like, no, like, yeah, that's true. But like, yeah, no, that round really, really went my way. But man, like, this was a scorcher. Like, I was really hoping we could, like, really throw up a lot of points, and we didn't. It was just neck and neck the entire time, and I was always down.
Yeah.
I was always down, and then I pulled it through
That
the
was
last
exhausting.
minute, and boy, is that kind of the story of my life.
Not, like, as exhausting as the
For us
Cushing
all.
Mara match, but
So
I mean,
wait,
that was just...
Does this
Because
mean
it
you're
was
gonna
tough to
ban
watch because it
chairs
was so
now?
back and forth.
Oh, I don't think I have the power to ban chairs, but if I get that power, Thad or Mike, whoever's in charge,
We still don't know yet.
We're done with the chairs. There's no more chairs. I don't see why they're necessary. Clearly they work. Can you imagine a match in which everyone wins? That'd be great. Just no chairs.
So obviously now this feels great, but I mean, looking ahead, this doesn't mean that the ride's over for you. You know, there's basically a little mini singles tournament going on right now, and the people that you're going to have to defend this against are no slouches.
No.
Is there one in particular that you're hoping you get to face next?
Look, I know everyone wants me to face Roca, and why
Thank
wouldn't
you
you?
for finishing that sentence.
We want to face Roca. Of course, we all want to face Roca. I still want that hat. I'm going to put googly eyes on it. It's going to be cool. But honestly,
yeah.
Roca, you know, my whole thing with Roca, I'm over it. I hope he is too. I want Guy. Guy, I'm going to shut that mouth. Guy, you are bringing a hex upon the league with your negativity, and I want to shut you up with the power of kindness. So, and maybe with this belt. So that's my dream. I want to take on Guy. I want to take on the guy who took down.
I think the only person
wanna
with
be like,
an
"Where's the
actual
belt?"
chance
Slap
of taking
right
the
here.
belt
I'd probably
from
just give it to him.
Bibbiani
Like, see,
is
it's
John
here.
Roca.
I have the belt, and you don't, Andrew.
He
Guy.
could be the first
Yeah.
3-time
And,
champion.
that would be that. Growl,
It's
growl.
very possible.
Growl, growl.
Growl, growl.
So one last thing before we go. Obviously, the teams have been announced for the Anarchy tournament, and you're actually pairing with Matt Nost, and your manager is Emma Fife.
I know. I am so
How
excited.
crazy is that? You just beat one of hers.
Okay, I had a respectful match with one of hers, and frankly, I think it went really, really well. I'm excited to work with Emma. Emma is the greatest manager this Schmodown has ever seen. I can only imagine like just how glorious it must be to have that sort of support behind you after the Ricky days. So that would be really, really fantastic. I'm looking forward to working with her, and it's a little awkward with Nost, but let's see what we can do. Come on. Woo! Growl, growl. It's a little awkward.
I think that team has a good
Mark,
shot.
You had that match the entire way down to the last question.
Damn
and then
Scott Conn.
sports happened.
Yeah, and I swear to God, I'm going to have to look it up. I don't think Scott Conn was in that movie. I swear Sean William
Did you
Scott
know wrestling was a sport?
Sure. If this is a sport, wrestling's a sport, so.
Touche. So, obviously, this didn't pan out the way that you wanted it to, but you're still in the singles tournament that's coming up. Who are you looking to face?
Oh, I'm gonna beat Bibbiani again.
Yes?
Yeah, I have to at this point. Third time's the charm. That's what I want more than anything. The only thing that would be more fun would be to go up against Andrew Guy in a championship match.
Everybody wants Andrew Guy. Why Guy?
Because he really played, when he beat Merle, he played one of the most impressive, confident games I've ever seen. and everybody thought it was going to be a rout and be destroyed. And Mr. Guy earned my forever respect for that match because he deserved to win that match. I think he would have beaten any of us in that match. He was on fire. So, and it shakes things up. You know, it would be great if it was Ben or Andrew against Bibbs in this the challenge for the belt.
So speaking of shaking things up, you're going to be pairing with Jeff Snyder in Anarchy.
Yep.
Is that a little weird for you?
No, not really. I mean, Jeff and I get along. I never had any like personal issues with him when I left the Lions Den. It was just more a tone thing of that faction than anything else. He's super smart. I think we complement each other really well. He's definitely the bad cop to my good cop. But I think that balances out well, and Roxy will be an interesting addition because I think Roxy's a really good manager. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's not going to be as weird as who are you managing again?
Matt Nost and somebody else.
Is that weird at all?
Weird? I don't know if weird is the word that I would necessarily use to describe it. I mean, simply based on the performance in that last match. I mean, listen, Mark Andreyko, yes, unfortunately did not come out on top, but he played the game, all right? Based on this other person's performance in the speed round, I didn't really see a whole lot of initiative, which is the kind of thing that I look for in my competitors. So it's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Well, if anyone can groom him, we know it's you, Emma. So you guys, Rachel, Clark, you guys have a really big match coming up this week. You know, this is obviously your chance at the title for teams. How are you feeling going into this?
I mean, I really want a belt. I think this is known. And I think Rachel and I are hungry and we're ready. And yeah, I mean, I think we're ready. We want to go play. Like after watching this match and after watching all these great matches that have come out the last handful of weeks, like we're ready to go. I'm ready to go play.
Absolutely. And, you know, we still don't know who Brienne's mystery partner is, but, you know, we're of the mind that it doesn't matter. Yeah. You know, we're studying, we're practicing, we're spending time together, we're getting ready, we will be ready, and
good strategy.
We're going to take those belts.
So whoever walks through that curtain, you're ready to face.
Absolutely.
Yep.
If I can give one last shout out to my teammates, for both of my recent matches, we've all gotten together and practiced and rehearsed. And even more so than just playing with buzzers and stuff, having a group of people like this on your side, it's like family, and that makes this more fun. And it's why I'm not sad. I would have liked to have won, but I only lost by 1 point. It was a good game. I think the viewers will like it. And I have this great team, so ultimately I get to hang out with cool people. So this is already a win.
Oh. So what? No matter what happens during Anarchy, the Five Club is here to stay.
Oh yeah, the Five Club is not going anywhere. I mean, here's the thing: is yes, Anarchy is coming up again. I don't know who Mike Kalinowski is blackmailing to make this happen, but here we are. And at the end of the day, this is my team. This is my faction. Andreyko and Clark and Rachel, they are my competitors. And, you know, Anarchy has yet to happen. And ultimately, you know, this is my team right here. And they are going to be the team champions because, my goodness, we want a belt at this point. It's going to be on our next shirt.
Well, best of luck to you ladies this week. We're all rooting for you. And Mark, we'll see you again soon.
Oh, you can count on it.
No surprise there. William Bibbiani taking that moment. He is excited, and the Shire Wolves have an opportunity this Friday to be the first ones in the Five Club to take the championship. But Mark Andreyko has nothing to hang his head at all. It was a great battle.
Yeah, that was a good.
And he knew he hit one of the two names. He just missed the
other.
other.
I couldn't believe it. You get David Arquette, who of course actually was the WCW World Champion after a promotion of this movie. But then coming down to Scott Kahn. Scott Kahn. Wow. You know, it was so close, but I tip my hat to both these guys.
It was as good as the first one. It was maybe not, you know, the amount of questions right, but it was the drama, the suspense. It's a championship match. It's everything that you wanted. But now Bibbiani is the movie trivia Schmodown champion. He's accomplished his dream.
Yeah.
He is the champion, and now he's going to be having everybody kind of gunning for him. So yeah, we got something coming up. But look, there is so much happening here as the Shire Wolves are going up for the team championship against Brienne Chandler and a mystery partner. We still don't know who Brienne's partner is. That happens.
I hope we find out out in the
Friday,
post-credit
who will be
scene
the champions. After all,
who Brienne's
is
partner
cashing
is,
in on
because
that
that's going to make,
free-for-all
you know,
victory,
betting
and she is
a lot
taking her shot
easier.
at winning the team championship
You know,
against
because
the
the
Shire
movie
Wolves.
trivia
And on
Schmoedown
September
Fan
8th,
League that I'm in,
Anarchy
which if
begins.
you're not a part of,
That's right, the
if you
team
do reactions,
we have Stacey Howard and her
I
partner,
recommend, like,
Winston
it's the
Marshall, go up
MTS
against the
Fan
team
Reaction
of
League.
the Outlaw,
That's
John
why
Norca,
I do
and
have the
Dangerous
whiteboard
Dan
here.
Murrell.
I record
And
my
then
points.
in the
If you're not a part of that, check that
title
out. That's
match,
great.
Jason Inman will be
Hosted
playing the
by
amazing
great
Mark
guy
Hanopik,
Christopher C.
defending the
Woodburn.
championship live. Buy your
But
tickets
yeah,
now, schmoedownlive.com. Ken, this was something. This was something.
But big things still to come for these competitors and these matches.
I don't
you're
know
talking
where.
about championship.
Oh yeah,
big-time
knowing
live events.
you know who Brienne's partner is going to be, that's going to make that a lot easier.
Involved, all you guys who have been involved
because
in
I'm not
Patreon,
sure.
Thank you to all our patrons.
You know, there's a
Schmoedown
chance
is,
Brienne could take
something
this.
that we're
You know,
very
the
passionate
sure
about. You
thing
guys
is that
have
I
helped
know that
make
the
this
Shire
happen.
Wolves are one of the best teams we've seen.
Schmoedown. And by the way, if you
but
didn't know,
who knows?
there are
Brienne's
exhibition
partner
matches that
could
you guys
be
can get. There's one with
somebody
Andreyko,
really
Bibbiani,
good.
and Cushing
You know,
and Levine and
could
Roca.
end
They
up
play an
being.
exhibition match. You can get that. There's a Jurassic
I mean,
Park
maybe this
Iron
sounds
Man match
crazy,
happening this month.
but it
And
could
then
be
in
Sam
September,
Levine.
myself and Mark Ellis finally go head to head. That's exclusive for you guys on Patreon. Make sure you go and check it out. Go sign up now. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to you, Ken Napsok.
Well, it's the first time you said that. I appreciate it.
All right. Congratulations to Mark Andreyko for a great match, and congratulations to our new Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, William.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough
Bibbiani.
time left.
Chris Clark is smiling right now.
For a post-credit scene, so we're never gonna find out who Brienne's teammate is. Yeah. Yep, just Schmoedown rundown. Anyway, yeah, that was a great championship match. Congrats to Bibbiani on getting that championship. Yeah, you know, Andreyko played very well, but, you know, I think Bibbiani just has been so on fire as of late that I didn't expect anything less from him. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you.